Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with the subject computer of class 5th, chapter number 6, making presentation interesting. In your previous class, you have learned about how to create a PowerPoint presentation. You can start with a blank presentation or a template or a theme. If you have started with a blank presentation, a theme can also be added later. Theme. So just start with a blank presentation. So in a design, so here we have themes. Themes are set of colors, font and special effects that you can use for the slide of a presentation. Using a theme, it will help you to save your time. For example, we select any theme from here, so it is applied to your presentation. A PowerPoint presentation consists of series of slides. A slide in a presentation can be thought of as a one page of a magazine or a booklet. A PowerPoint has many features that can make the presentation interesting. You can add pictures, shapes, smart art, screenshots, sound and movies. So these all are collectively called objects to your slide. You have already learned how to add the pictures available on your computer and one available online in your previous class. Apart from that, you can also add the animations and the different kind of transitions between the slides. Adding slides. So first, here we have only one slide in our presentation. If we have to add more slides in our presentation, then how can we add those slides? So let's learn about it. So just complete the information on your first slide. So today we are going to make a presentation on a computer. So on this side you can write your name, so now we need our next slide. So there are several ways to add the new slide to your presentation. One, office theme, duplicate the selected slide, the slide from the outline or reuse slides. You will learn how to insert the slide using the office theme. We will learn about the duplicate slide and reusing slides here. To create a duplicate slide in your presentation, so first of all, select the slide or the slides to be duplicated. For example, we want to create the duplicate of this slide again. Click on Home tab and then in the sliding group, click on New Slide. From here, you can select the duplicate selected slide. So you can see here we have the same second slide. Here we have first slide, the same duplicate slide here we have second slide number 2. If you want to reuse a slide from the existing presentation, you can use the reuse slide. For example, select the reuse slide option. The reuse slide task pane appears to the right of screen. First of all, you have to click on New Slide. Then click on Reuse Slides. Inserting the slide from here. So you can select a presentation by click on Browse button. Then select your existing presentation. So which slide you want to select, you can select that slide and add into your presentation. For example, this one slide. So it is added into your presentation. Next is to change the background styles. So you have to follow some steps. So the next method is, before learning about the change the background of a slide, the third way to insert a presentation, a new slide in your presentation, by clicking on new slide from the home tab. From here you can select any layout for your presentation. For example, you require the title slide, then you can select this one layout. If you want the title and content, then you can select this one option. If you want to make the comparison between two objects, so you can use this comparison sheet. So the layout you can also choose depending upon your requirement, and add the new slide according to the desired layout. Now, changing the background of a slide, you can change the appearance of slide by changing the background color, its shape, pattern or texture. You can also use the picture as a background. So now just learn how to insert a picture as a background or use a color as a background color. Click on a design tab. Choose the format background option in the customize group. The format background task pane appears to the right of the screen. You can choose among this using the solid fill color, apply the gradient, a picture or a text. So you can use the solid fill color. Like you can choose a color from here, a blue color. You can choose any another color, red color. You can also use the gradient fill option. With the gradient fill, you can select more than one color. So here we have red and blue color both. You can use the picture or a texture fill. From here you can select any texture. You can use the pattern fill option to select any pattern which you want to apply to your presentation from pattern window. So in this way you can apply or change the color of your pattern also. For example, we want to change it to the yellow color. So it's changed. So in this way you can design your presentation just for the one slide, or if you want to apply to all, then the same pattern is applied to all of your slides. Just have a do. So now you can see it is applied to this slide, also to this. So the pattern or the background color is changed for your all slides if you select apply to all option from the format background pane. Next we have to learn insert tab. The insert tab has the commands groups for inserting the various objects. With the help of insert tab, you can insert the objects like a table. You can insert the objects like the images, pictures, screenshot, photo album. You can insert the various shapes in your presentation. You can use the option smart art to insert some smart pictures in your or smart diagram in your picture, like when you have to use a cycle, when you have to use a process, when you have to make the hierarchical order. So you can select any shape or style for it. Then you can also insert the chart in your presentation for various data analysis. So you can select the type. So we are going to discuss about all of these one by one. You can insert header and footer, you can insert word art, you can insert the equations, you can insert the media group like video or audio, or also you can use the screen recording option to record your screen of your presentation on your computer. So let's start with the first option. Using these options on this tab, you can insert the text boxes, pictures, shapes, smart art, screen, etc. You have already learned how to insert the text box, word art, pictures and shapes in Word in your previous class. And if you want to revise your previous syllabus, you can also check the videos on our YouTube channel for your previous class videos. So here we are going to learn what the smart art is, how to insert it and use it, how to insert the screenshot, video, audio files, and how to create a photo album. So first one is smart art graphics. The smart art is a set of graphics that helps you to create a different kind of list, process diagrams, or hierarchy. The smart art graphics are grouped into the 7 categories, namely, so just open a new presentation. So first we have list. How to open this smart art? Click on insert tab under the group illustration. So you have to click on smart art. A new dialog box will appear. From here you have to choose a particular layout which you want to insert in your presentation. So here we have 7 different types of categories. So first is list, second is process. So all the list categories are here. All the processes are here when we have to define a process like first, second and third and so on positions. So the cycle like the life cycle, hierarchical like the tree structure, a relationship, matrix, pyramid or a picture type, and office.com for additional layout for your smart art graphics. So click on insert tab, select the graphics. So for example, we are here to choose the hierarchy order. Select any option which you want to insert like this one. Click on OK button. So here we have some shapes with the text. So you can type directly the data here. For example, in a computer, we are going to discuss about the device. Here you can type so as you type the text in this boxes, it will automatically adjust according to the typed content. So now we want to add some more text into this. So you can click on this button. It will open a new box here. From here you can press the enter and type the subtypes of this output device like printer. So if you want to type under the input device, then you can click here and press the enter. It will add a new box here in the part of input device like light pen. Okay. So in this way you can add more parts on your slide. Word art. Next is now let's learn about the more features of smart art. So as you select the smart art in your presentation, you can see here we have 2 tabs. One is design tab and second is format tab. So these 2 tabs are related to the smart art tool. In the design tab, you can work with the layout, you can work with the create graphics, you can work with the smart art style. So first one is create graphics. So in this you can add a more shape to this presentation. So it will add a new part of this light pen. So you can also do select the keyboard and click on add shape to add the part of keyboard. So like in a keyboard here you can add more information to this, or either you can use the text pen and here you can add or use the typing like keys and touch. So we have two types of a keyboard now these days. One is with the keys and second is with the touch screen options. So you can also work with this by using the another options. Next is layout. So if you wish to change the layout of this smart art, no need to delete it and create a new. You can simply change the layout as per your requirement. So select this smart art, click on this button, so you can choose any style of your word art from here. So like here we have changed computer, our different devices are here, input, output, keyboard, mouse, and you can also use some pictures here. So as you select it, it will open a new window. From there you can search for the picture on the internet and insert into your presentation. Next is if you want to change the color. So here we have only one color, that is only in the blue color. If you wish to change the color to any other color, you can change it by choosing this color schema. Or you can use the recolor in Smart Graphics art to color it according to your requirement. Next is Smart Art. Styles, you can also change the style from here if you wish to change. So you can change it according to as per your requirement. So you can select it back to this one color. So we select the layout. So like if we have this one, so you can select any layout from here. Then with the help of recolor, you can choose any color option. So in this way you can work with your presentation. Next is format. Under the format you can work with this part. For example, if you want to change the particular part slide of this presentation, like if you want to change the color of only this module, input module, you can select the shape style from here. Then shape fill color, from here you can change the color, and with the smart art feature you can change the property of this text. Now if you wish to change the color of this to yellow, so yellow is not visible, you can use any another color. So you can apply any color of on your presentation. You can also work with the word art to change the properties of this text. Like here we have applied the reflection. Here you can select this and choose any other style like this one. So as you increase the size, you can see here we have a keyboard written in as per the style we have chosen. If you wish to change the color, so in this way you can change the color of your text also. You can design or choose a different layout for your smart art style. Next is the practice time. You have to complete a practice time. So choose the color as per the picture defined in your book. Next is insert a screenshot. A screenshot is an image or a picture of the display of your screen. To take a screenshot and insert in your slide, so you have to perform the following steps. So insert a new, first of all, a new slide. Insert a new slide. So select the layout from here. Click on new. So insert a blank slide. Now select your previous slide. Click the slide where you want to add the screenshot. Click on insert tab. Click on the screenshot in the image group. It will open up window. From there you can choose to add the full window. Click the desired thumbnail in the available window gallery. To add the part of any window, click screen clipping, and when the pointer becomes the cross, press and hold the left mouse button to select the area of your screen that you want to capture. Note, if you have opened the many windows, click the windows you want to take the screenshot before clicking the screenshot or screen clipping. So when you click the screen clipping, the program you working in the minimized and only the window that you selected will available for clipping. So on my computer is open 3 or 4 screens, so all are loading here. So either you can select from here from the available window, or either you can click on screen clipping and your mouse is changed to this pointer side. From here you can choose a part of your window and it will insert it in your presentation. Next is create a photo album. A photo album is a PowerPoint presentation. A photo album is a PowerPoint presentation that you create to display the photographs. When you use a photo album feature, the PowerPoint always create a new presentation. The steps to create a photo albums are: click in the Insert tab and select the photo album in the image. First of all, click on Insert tab, select the photo album option, a new photo album, then click on File or Disk button from here. Choose the photos on which you want to create the photo album. Click on Insert. Here you can see all the pictures preview here. If you want to rearrange according to the specific order, then select any picture and using this upward button, you can select the desired location for that picture. So here we have a monitor. So now we have to move the monitor to the below of this. Then we have a printer, then we have a laptop, and we want the laptop at the top, and we want this computer at the top. So now here we have first computer, then we have a laptop. Then we have a keyboard, mouse, monitor and printer. After doing this, click on Create to create your photo album. So this is a photo album, first picture, second picture. So the pictures will inserted as per the order you have selected in the previous window. So this is photo album is ready for your presentation, and you can use the save option to save this, or either if you want to do the working with the pictures, then you can use the format tab, and with the help of this you can frame your pictures. So you can do one by one on all the pictures and apply a border and a color to your border. And you can also perform the another function, as we have already discussed about the picture format tools in your previous class. Next is inserting audio and video files. A PowerPoint lets you to easily insert the songs, video recordings, movies, clips, etc. in your presentation. So let's learn about how to insert a sound in your presentation. PowerPoint lets you to easily insert the song, voice recording, movies, clips, etc. in your presentation. Insert sound. To add the sound, a file, a slide. Follow some steps. First of all, select the slide where you want to insert the sound clip. Click on Insert tab. Click Media. From here, choose Audio. Audio on my PC or record the audio from your mic. Select Audio my PC. A dialog box will appear. Browse to the folder, to the music files. Select the music file, the MP3 file from your computer, and click on Insert button to insert the audio in your computer. So you can see the speaker symbol is there. With this button, you can check the preview of your audio file, to play it, to listen the music. Then on the ribbon, you can see here we have options related to the audio file. The first is preview. Either you can check or play or test your audio file with this button. If you want to cut some part of the audio, then you can use the trim function. So it will load the whole audio file. From the starting point you can set, and you can set the ending point of your audio file and click on OK button. Or either you can set the starting time by typing the minutes and the second value here, and similarly the end value here. And with these buttons you can check the correct starting time and the end time of your audio file. After selecting the value of starting time and ending time, click on OK button. Now just check again. So it starts from that selected way. Next is a fade in and fade out duration. So with this you can edit the starting time like in the slow motion and the ending time in a slow motion. From here you can select the volume like low, medium, high or mute. So you can select it as the low. Now just play this sound. So you can select or set the volume level from here. Next is the starting of this audio file. So in a sequence, so when you click or when you automatically come to this slide, it will start playing. Play across the slide means when you move to the next slide, the song will play at the background of your slides. If you take this loop until the stop, so it will play again and again until you stop it. So repeat the song again and again. Hide during the show, you can hide it when it's playing. So rewind after playing means in a reverse order you can play the music. So as your requirement you can select these options for your audio file. So now just play this presentation in a full screen slide view, slideshow method. So when we play, it starts automatically playing the sound. Second option is we have playback option, like when we clicked on it, so it starts playing. So now just run this slide again in a slideshow way. So now the sound is not played. So when you click on this icon, it starts playing the sound. So this audio symbol is just for the showing purpose. Okay, if we increase the size of it, it does not increase the volume, okay, or any other change in your audio file. So it's a better. So when we insert any audio in your presentation, keep it at the bottom of right hand side. Next is play or insert a video in your presentation. So just insert a new slide in your presentation. Change the layout to the platform. So the steps to add the video in your presentation: click on the video option in the media group on insert tab. So click on insert tab, then click on media group. From here you can select the video. Either you can insert the online video, means search for the video on the internet and insert into your presentation, or either you can insert the video from your PC. Select the second option, video on my PC. A dialog box will appear. Browse to the folder where you have saved your video file. Select the file which you want to insert and click on insert button to insert the video in your presentation. So similarly, when you insert the video file, so you can see here we have a video tool. Under the video tool we have two options. One is format and second is playback option. In the format, you can customize the view of this screen or this video. Like from here you can add the border to this video. So we just insert as a reflection type. Then you can increase the height and width of this video frame. Now click on playback. So the first option is to preview, to check the video file. It start playing. Then second option is trim video. If you want to cut some part of this video, so you can select the starting point, and similarly you can select the ending point of your video and click on OK button. Next is volume. You can select the volume for your video, low, medium, high or mute. For example, if you want to show some video but you don't want to play the music or the sound of that video, then you can click on mute option. So make it medium. Then the playback option, the video options are: first is start. How you want to start it, it controls whether the video will start automatically or when the mouse is clicked on it. So you can select any option, automatically or when clicked on. Second option is play full screen. It allows you to video to fill the entire screen while playing it. So just put it in slideshow way. So if we click in this and if we play this video, it just play in this frame only. But if you want to play this video to cover the entire screen of your projector or your laptop, then you can click on play video as a full screen. So in this way you can insert more than one video on your presentation, and when you click on any video, that will be played in full screen. So just put in a slideshow. So now we have this video, we want to play this video. So click on this. It start playing in a full screen. So this video will start playing on a full screen video. When you press escape key, it will come back to your presentation. So you can insert more than one video in your presentation, and it will start playing when you click on end that video. So if you want to show more than one video on a one slide, you can control in this way. Next is hide while playing. So click on this option. It hides the video icon when it's not playing. So just click in a full screen way. So it's not visible, it's not playing. So when you click with the mouse, so you can hide it and make it automatically and hide when not playing. So put the screen in a full show. So in this way, the video start playing automatically when you come to this slide, and when video is over, then it's hide. So it's complete and it's hidden. So then you can move to next slide. The loop until you stopped. If you want to repeat the video again and again, then you can select this option and rewind after playing. It returns the video to the beginning when it's played completely. So just run this. Rewind after playing. So play this video. We start playing. So just move to the end part. So it start at the beginning. Otherwise it's loop. Next is, so this is all about the video. Slide transitions and animations. In this section you will learn how to make the slide and object more interesting by making them appear, move and disappear, etc. You will find the command to do this on the transitions and animation tab. Slide transitions. While watching the films and cartoons, you may have noticed that how the text scenes begins when one scene ends. The way one slide follows the other on the screen is called transitions. To add the transitions to the slide in a PowerPoint, so we have to do the following steps. So select the slide from the slide navigation pane. The transition will be applied between the slide and then preview the slides. Click on Transition tab. Here we have transitions to this slide. So select any one option. First it's none. So you can select any option like the random bar. Then in a timing group, you can select the sound. Whether you want to play some sound along with this transition. So like this. Any sound you can select from here. Duration, for example 1 second, or you can also increase it on the mouse click and after. Click on apply all to. If you want to apply the same transition effect to the whole presentation, then click on apply all. Now just play this presentation from the starting point. So when you click with your mouse, so you can listen the sound and also the random bars are there. So this is how the one slide goes and then second one comes. So you can also categorize or customize the different transitions for each slide. Like select the slide and choose the option. You can also customize the sound according to that. Select the second, like you want to apply any other effect, so you can select it. Then select the third one slide and select the fourth one option, and so you can also change the sound according to your choice. Okay, so now just play this presentation again in a full slide way. So this is the first. When we move to next, it change. When we move to next, it again change. So according to your requirement, you can set the transitions effect on your slide. The second topic is animation. Animations are the special effect that you can add to text and the object on a slide. The animation can make the audience pay attention to the important points, control the flow of information, and make the presentation interesting. The steps to animate the text or an object are: select the object you want to animate and click on animation tab. Just move to this slide. So here we have all the things are there. So select the object and click on animation. From here you can select the animation style, any one option you can select it from here, like fly in. Then with the help of timing, you can select the timing. So when it starts, when you click on it, duration, like you can change it to the 1 second or 2 second. Delay, like if you want to make it some time period in between the two objects, so you can select it. Then select the next one, select the style, and from here you can select after previous with the delay of 50 just for 1 minute or 1 second. So now just run this presentation in a full screen slide way. So now here is no picture. So when you click with the mouse, it will come. After 50 seconds, this will come. After the 25 seconds, this will come. So in this way, you can customize your pictures and also the text. So here in a group, we have a different types of categories, like the entrance for emphasize, exit, the entrance effect, how the object will enter the slide, emphasize effect when the object is on the slide, exit, the effect for the object to leave the slide, the motion path effect to make the object move in the specified pattern on a slide. The number 1 will appear on the text. So you can see here we have a number 1, number 1, number 1. So these 3 objects are grouped together in the first category. So you can also add the animation to the text and the object on the other same slide. They will numbered with 2, 3 and so on. So you can add the more than one animation to a same object. So with this you can choose the option when they will come and when they will move out. So for example, I want to send this object exit like a color plus method. Okay, so after previous, so just play this presentation. So it's come. So when we click with the mouse, this is here. We have applied on this bar as the exit. So this will come after the 50 seconds, this will come after the 25. So this will come and this will show the effect after that exit. So you can select the different effect to your presentation as per your requirement. Next is viewing and organizing the slides. The PowerPoint gives you the various way in which you can view your presentation. Each view is the best suited for the particular purpose. For example, first we have a normal view. Second we have outline view, slide sorter, normal notes page and reading view. First one is normal view, in which the main editing view that you can use to create and design your presentation. This is a normal view. With the help of view tab, you can change the view of your presentation. Second, we have outline view. This option is present in the presentation views under the group of view. This will allow you to quickly edit your slide text and view the content of multiple slides at once. So with this, you can edit the content of your any slide, and it will provide you the multiple things. Options are related to that. Next one is slide sorter view is used to see all the slides of presentation in the miniature or a small form on the screen. So if you want to adjust any screen or a slide the sequence, like I want to move this slide at the second position and this slide at the ending. So you can adjust the slide easily in the slide sorter view. Reading view is the fill the PowerPoint window with the preview of your presentation. So you can read your presentation and check the content of your presentation. Note space view. This is when you are projecting your screen or your presentation on a laptop through the projector. So in this view, this content of your presentation is viewed on your projector, and you can see this content only at your screen. So if you have write down some information related to that presentation, you can note down in the notes, and this is just viewable only to your laptop screen, not to the other persons. Next we have slideshow. The slideshow tab commands help you the various choice of your slideshow. First one is start the slideshow. Group has a 3 command to run the presentation. First one is from beginning. If you want to run your presentation from the starting point. From the front, it starts the slide from the front slide. For example, if we click on this, it starts from the first slide. If you are on like this slide and click on from front slide, so it starts the presentation from this slide. Third one option is custom view. It allows you to select which slide to include in your slideshow. So you can also use the custom slideshow. To move forward and backward, you can move to the next slide by clicking with your mouse or pressing the space bar, or by using the arrow keys. So now I want to move to the next slide. I'll use the arrow key to move next. Or either you can use your mouse to control your slideshow to move next or to back. When you have to stop this slideshow, you need to press the escape key. So it will out from the slideshow. Next is record narration. The PowerPoint allows you to record the narration that will play while the slideshow runs. This is useful for the self-running presentation. Follows some steps to record the narrations. On the slideshow tab in the setup group, click the record slideshow drop menu arrow and start recording from the beginning. The record slideshow dialog box will appear. Select the desired option. You can record the narration only if you have a microphone attached to your computer. Click on start recording. Your presentation will open in a full screen and record your voice, and click the next button on the recording toolbar to use right arrow and key. So in this way you can record your presentation along with your voice. So when you next time play this in a slideshow, it will automatically play according to your voice instructions. Printing the presentation. So at the last, how to print this presentation? Click on File tab. Click on Print option. From here, you can see here first we have the printing option. Print all slides. Either you can take the printout of your all slides, or your custom if you want to take only one slide printout or another two. Next is the notes page. You can also take the printout of your full page slide. Notes page like your presentation and the notes if you have written. Outline. One slide on one page, two slide on a one page, like four slide on a one page. So according to your requirement, you can select any option. Then you can select the print only one side or on both side of your printing page, and then you can also select the print orientation either in the portrait or in a landscape. Click on a print button to take the final print out of your slide. Okay student, so this is all about for the today's session. So in this session we have learned about how to make a presentation on using the PowerPoint software, how to set the themes or set a different types of a color, font and the special effect that you can use for the slide of your presentation, how to use the smart art, a set of graphics that helps you to create the different kind of a list, process, diagrams or the hierarchy. Screenshot, how to insert the pictures, how to insert the screenshot, how to apply the different transitions effect and the animation on your objects of your presentation. At the last, we have discussed about the different types of views like the normal view and the slide sorter view, and how to take the print out of your presentation. Thank you. Have a nice day.